Hello, guys. Welcome to a new special episode of Crypto Milad, guys. Today we're gonna have a tutorial about Dex Screener. Guys, this is an important subject. What I want to share this with you guys. What is so important about Dex Screener, guys? Because Dex Screener is the website where you can find all the coins before they get listed on a big exchange or on an exchange, guys. So it's a very important place where you can find in a very early stage the coins what can have a lot of potential in the future. So I want to do this tutorial with you guys so you guys can learn a little bit about Dex Screener and how it works and how is the best way to find some meme coins or some coins in the very early stage so you can make a lot of profit. That's the most important, guys, getting a lot of profit and a lot and also very important, guys, how you can avoid scam projects, how you can avoid that you put your money in something that you will lose all your money. I'm gonna also explain this in this video, guys, because in this channel, guys, we try to help each other with some good information, so what can serve for any trader, for any investor. So guys, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is just made to explain how Dex Screener works and how I find my meme coins, my coins, what I think that have a lot of potential in the very early stage. So let's go, guys. The Dex Screener, this is Dex Screener, dexscreener.com. What you can see here, guys, at the left side, you see the menu, like the menu. Here under you see the layers. So, for example, Solana, I think that's the biggest one, and then you have Ethereum, then you have Base. At this moment of the market, guys, I think Base is a quite good layer to buy coins on because, guys, Base it doesn't have that big transactions cost what for example Ethereum has, because Ethereum sometimes when it gets too crowded, when it gets too much transactions, a transaction to buy a coin it can really be around $40 $50, and it was even sometimes in the past month $120 for one transaction, and that just like selling. Then you have also the buying part like twice, and I think that's for a lot of people it's too much. For example, if you buy a coin for 1,000 euro, you want to invest a coin, 1,000 euro in a coin, and you need to pay in the end like $150 just for transaction cost. I think, guys, that's a little bit ridiculous. So at this moment, I think a base it's a very good layer to buy to find some coins. Then, guys, the next thing what you want to do, a very important part, it's like watching the liquidity, because the liquidity is very important, guys, because I'm gonna explain you one thing. For example, a coin has, let's say, 18 million market cap. That's okay, like a coin of 18 million market cap. But for example, imagine that this coin with 80 million market cap just had a liquidity of, let's say, 50,000 euro or dollar. That means that you cannot sell more than $50,000 without a very big slippage, and without that all the coin will crash. So it's absolutely not healthy. See it like a bank what has 1,000 clients, and all these 1,000 clients they have 500, let's say 500,000 euro on their bank account. And imagine that this bank only have cash supply of maybe 200,000 euro. That means that is just not healthy, because if all the clients want to cash out, if all the clients want to take out their money, the bank cannot give the money because they don't have it. See it exactly like this. So the liquidity, guys, it's a very important point for any coin. So always check that, guys. The liquidity, I cannot say it enough. Very important, even more important than the market cap. Because a big market cap without enough liquidity, it's it's nothing, it's worth nothing, because if you have people that have more than the amount of the liquidity in their wallet, they cannot sell it. So actually the worth is nothing, because something what you cannot sell for money, it means it's not worth nothing. So always check that, guys. So when you buy a coin, check if the market cap and the liquidity amount it's healthy. How you can also check that, for example, you go, let's say, let guess, let for example this coin Gauss, you click on it and you go to the holders. The biggest holders, it should not be more, none of these wallets should be more than the liquidity amount of the coin. So let's say the biggest one is here 770k. So we go back, the liquidity of this one is 2 million. So that's okay. That's healthy. That's doable. That means that any wallet can fully sell all their coin, and still there is enough liquidity inside this coin. So that's very important to check, guys. For me personally, I think like you should also not have a too high liquidity, because if the liquidity is too high and the market cap is too high, there is not enough space for grow. There is the sweet spot is not there. Like it's already a coin what's already went a lot up. It's already a coin what it's quite secure. So you cannot expect like 100x or 200x or 300x with a coin that has too big market cap or too much liquidity at the moment, at least not in the short term. So that's an important part, guys. And what I think that's a quite good, like the honey spot, like the sweet spot of a coin. I think a liquidity, if you want to make big gains, I think a liquidity between 1 million, at least 1 million until 5 million, that's a nice liquidity to find coins what can have a very high profit. For example, you can here click on filter, guys. You can at the filter here put the price of the liquidity, minimum and maximum. For example, you can put here 1 million, and you can put here 5 million. And then you only see the coins of 1 million until 5 million liquidity. So all the scam coins under the 1 million, it goes away. So then you filter all the scammy coins out, all the risky coins out. So you can have a very clear feel about the coins, what you think that can have a big profit, guys. On this page, guys, you can also do other things. For example, you can do the age, you can do the market cap, the age, the volume. For example, you can also choose only coins what exist since 2024, for example. Then you just put the time of the coin, and then you get only the new coins if you want to find really the new ones, or even less than just 2024. Maybe just, for example, a month old, that you want to be very early in a coin. So guys, you see here the list, for example, and that's how you look. So you're gonna look around, like for example, me, I like to look around these coins between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million liquidity. And then beside the liquidity, of course, you also watch the market cap. But like I said, the market cap, it's even less important than the liquidity, because the liquidity, it's really the amount of reserve, what is inside the coin, what you can sell. So never buy a coin with very low liquidity. Never buy a coin when you see that the big wallets, they have more amount inside the wallet than the liquidity of the coin, because that's just not it doesn't make sense, because they cannot sell it. And if they sell it, one person can kill the coin, guys. And that's not what you that's not the coin where you want to be in. Let that one person can kill the coin, and you stay with nothing, guys. That's very important, to don't lose your money in that kind of things what you can avoid. Like there is of course some things what you cannot avoid, the risks, but there is a lot of risk what you can avoid, and this is one thing what you really can focus on, what you should avoid. So guys, this is a part like you can also, for example, go to Ethereum or Solana, also like a good layers to buy coins on. But I think base at this moment they have the best probability that to grow. And when you are just under the grow phase, but something that have potential, all the money what flow in, guys, it go to the coins inside this layer. So that's good for the coin what you buy. Here above, guys, it's also important. You see the exchanges. The exchanges are like the marketplaces where you buy this, where you can exchange these coins, where you can buy them, sell them. What I recommend, guys, it's that you choose a big exchange with good volume. For example, if we are on base and you go to an airdrome, then you see, for example, 1 billion volume. That's good. That's a good volume. That means it's a big exchange. That means there is a lot of movement inside this place. So it's not a dry place. It's not a place where there is no volume where you can exchange things. So airdrome, guys, it's a quite good exchange. It's one of the biggest exchanges actually for meme coins, and I can really recommend this one. And also Uniswap, it's also a very good one. It's like a little bit under, like it's not yet a billion at this moment, but it's like almost 700 million. So it's not so far for airdrome. So it's also a very good place, Uniswap, to find coins on. I will recommend this too, to find your coins on airdrome and Uniswap. I think that's the best and the most safe to find something on, guys. So guys, when you click, for example, on, you can also here, for example, put the liquidity from up to low or the market cap from up to low. Then you can also filter all the things out. For example, at this moment, the biggest liquidity on base on Uniswap, it's bread. And bread, it's a big name, guys. Like for example, like I will not go to find bread at this list. I will try to find a little lower ones, like from this point to until 5 million. It sounds interesting for me. Until this bonds, they look interesting. So guys, when you find a meme coin, you think okay, you click on it, for example, and you think okay, it's fine, it's good. uh you click on the coin. Here you see like the charts. So the charts, you can check how the charts looks, of course. The thing which you also can check, guys, to avoid scams like the top traders, it should a little bit match like these prices. Like when you see, for example, that somebody made with $5, they made $5 million. You already know, hey, this is a little bit something to watch on. It's something that it's not really normal. So that's already can be a red flag that somebody made some top trader made with $5 million. It means like there is something. For me, that's a red flag. That means like there is something not totally correct in that thing in the coin. So for me, I will avoid that coin at the moment when I see a very weird top trader PNL versus sold. Here, guys, you can check the holders. Like I told, the holders, guys, very important rule. The holders, the value of the wallets, it should never ever be higher than the liquidity of the coin, guys. The liquidity of the coin should always be a lot more than a wallet. It should not even be the same, because if it's the same, the person with that wallet can break all the coin. And when he want to sell everything, the coin will literally almost go to zero. So watch out, guys. Watch out that the value of the holders will never, it's never higher than what's the liquidity of the coin. So always check that before buying a coin, guys. That's like the number one rule. And then here, guys, you have like the liquidity providers. Here you can see where the liquidity is. So that's also good to check. Like the transaction is nice to see, but like, yeah, you don't really see, you can really not see so much from a transaction status. Like maybe sometimes you can see a big buy or a big sell that maybe from a big wallet, maybe it can say something. But in generally, I shouldn't really focus too much on the transactions here because it's very short moment. You can better then check the charts because the charts shows more the price status than, for example, each transaction. You cannot filter each transaction out. What you can do, it's like check all the big wallets, the big holders, and these wallets you can trace. So you can put them in. There are websites where you can do that. You can put them, and when these big wallets start to sell or buy, you get a notification. So when you see a big wallet starting to sell big amounts, it can be a reason to go out the coin, or at least like you know it, that you know that you have this information, so you can make your decisions. I think that's also very important for any coin, guys. And beside this part, guys, if you checked all these parts, you have a other part what you can check. So what you're gonna do, you go to the X or the X Twitter of this coin. You're gonna see how it looks. Is it just fast work, or is a little bit knowledge behind it? Is there a little bit time spent inside this? You can check, for example, the investors versus the followers, so you can see if they buy followers or they have bought followers, or they just or you can maybe check the likes and the comments if it's bot followers, likes and comments, or it's real people. They have like a real audience. They have real organic followers that are interesting in this coin. So that's one part, guys. The other part, the second part, is the Telegram group. You can go, if they have a Telegram group, go inside the Telegram group. The most scam coins, they have a bot. They have bot messages, so you get messages, a lot message. So a lot of people think, wow, this is a community, a very strong community, a lot of message all minute, all hour. There is a lot of movement inside this Telegram, but watch out that it's not for a bot. Like, you can very fast see a bot versus human. It's very similar, the things what they post. It's always the same. It's always the same thing. It's not really each time a new things wrote. And they just people that with this scammy coins, they just don't want to spend too much time inside these things. They just each time copy paste the same thing, and they post it each day a new, like a new for example, a GIF picture, what they post each day, a different one. I think that's direct a red flag for me. That's direct no, because they are trying to confuse the investors that they are very popular, and it's not like that. It's just bots is just they just try to give that imagination, and I think that's already a scam alert. So that's one part. And the other part, guys, like when you are in the Twitter and the X, check what they post. Is it commercial enough? For example, is it not a little bit too rude? Is it not a little bit too against the normal world? Is it a little bit feelable for everyone? Like some things, it's so some coins, they put so nasty things inside it that it's just not for the average person to watch. Like, the most people don't accept this kind of things, and things like that, it will also not be accepted in a big exchange. So if you buy a coin and you want to it become in a big exchange, the Twitter and the X should be quite commercial, so quite acceptable. So you cannot put too violating things or sexual related things, or for example too much fights between this coin and other coins. I think that's also a little bit a red flag, because when, for example, Binance want to exchange a coin, they're gonna check the X and the Twitter of the page. They have a team for that. They have a team inspectors. They're gonna check this coin. They're gonna see everything what's behind the coin. And when they see like this ridiculous posters of some coins, what do this kind of things, I think they will never accept this for their exchange, because each coin that is on an exchange, it's a little bit related with the exchange. So a bad name for the coin, it's also then a bad name for the exchange. So I think that's also something to very close look at. Is it acceptable what they post? Is it not a little bit too uh, too extreme, too much to the extreme side, too much to the little group of people? Because like for me, it's logic that if you have two extremely posts, that big exchange will never accept you in their exchange. So that means that coin already it's will never become in a big exchange. So will never make a really big move if you search for the really big move. So that's also one thing to really watch at. And I think you should also a little bit watch at how greedy is the team, because when you read the chart, guys, there are coins they pump, and each pump at a level of a price, they sell everything again. And they wait again for a new group that come inside to pump some money. The little investors, they pump money inside, and then again they sell it off. And some guys, some coins also, they have bots, sell bots. So when you see each time at one price it gets sold, it gets sold, it gets sold, and it happened many times, it means it is a sell bot, guys. That's also something to be very aware of, and check that also. Other thing, guys, the contracts, the white paper, the contracts. Check if there is no hidden things, like for example that they can change the fee of the coin and this kind of things. It should be not like that, because if they can do that, it's also not good. It means like it's not a really legit coin, guys. So that's a thing I think you should really check if you want a coin what you expect it can make a big move in the future. So of course, guys, it's always a risky to buy in the very early state a coin. Just as I explaining that which kind of things you should avoid to have a bigger probability that you choose the right coins. Like, of course, you will never be 100% winner in meme coins. There will always be a meme coin that will drop or they will go to zero. It's the probability, but you can make this risk percentage way lower to check all these points before you're gonna buy a coin. And of course, a lot checking Dex Screener, because when a new coin comes, you should be directly it should be directly on your radar, so you can directly see the numbers, you can see what's happening, and that's the moment normally when you go inside a coin that you can make with 100 euro or 1,000 euro amazing amount. So that's a thing what you should really check, guys. I think these are the points what's very important to find good coins, to find maybe the next Pepe in this really early state, or the peanut, for example, what happened, what some people with $100 they made millions dollars, guys. It's possible, and you can make the chance bigger to check all these things. Like you can also random buy things, of course, but you will lose a lot more money than if you check this kind of things. It's not so much work, I think. Just a lot of people are a little bit lazy, they just don't want to do these things. But I think when you check all these points what I mentioned in this video, I think the chance to find a good coin and to lose less your money is quite bigger. So I thought I share this with you guys. um, so guys, I think this is the most important part of this tutorial about Dex Screener. If you have any questions, if something it's not clear enough, ask it in the comments. I will explain it with love, because I think really Dex Screener it's really a good place to find coins, and I think it's really serves for a lot of people that try to find with a little amount of money, that try to find good meme coins that can make a lot money. So these are the basic things, guys. These are the main things what you should watch. I hope it served for you guys. If you have questions, if you have anything, guys, drop it in the comments. And tomorrow we're gonna make a normal video again with checking some meme coins, checking some coins. Also, we're gonna take the look at the Bitcoin price tomorrow, guys. And see you all tomorrow. Be happy, guys, wherever you are in this world. Hopefully you like the show, and see you all to the next episode, guys. Crypto Milad here. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, guys.